Hi guys, welcome on my YouTube channel. What an amazing content that they release today, and obviously I'm gonna make a video about this, and we will start step by step because I don't want to show everything in only one video. So we will start with Hrungnir, which is the one that I feel he is probably the easiest. And I think I already found the team that we're gonna use for this boss. And we will just need to optimize this team, but I feel like it should be enough to deal the maximum damage on this boss. So let's see.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
So this is the team that I recommend you to use. You will need to use a control champ because you need to interrupt the boss while he's channeling. You will need to use a damage dealer, and I really recommend you to use a rat because she has an insane damage, and I think maybe the best damage dealer in the game. I also tried to play with Sirius in the first relic, but I'm gonna make another test. First we will try with Iret, and after I will try with Sirius. But it seems that Iret deals much more damage. Nikkei help usage is your support, and Morgan to highly increase the damage done by Iret. Okay, let's speak about some new things that they implement. The skill order setting. You will need to use the skill order setting because it will increase highly the damage that you will do, and you just need to know how does it work and what should you do. For example, in this team I use this skill order, only skill 3 on lots and 2 skills 2 and then 1 skill 3 on Morgan and 1 skill 2, 2 skill 3 on Ewits. And I spam the skill tree on my Nikkei. Okay, let's go. So, what is the point of this content? You need to geo as much damage as possible in 200 turns maximum. And more damage you do, more better will be your rank at the end of the fight. Okay, the I need to trigger the control effect. Okay, there I triggered the control effects. Um, I controlled the boss because of the skill tree of lot. You will get this buff, magic and vision, and you got 30% chance to inflict freeze on the selected target for 1 turn. And if you fail to apply this debuff, then you will apply an attack speed decrease, 1 for 2 turns. So this is how you will control the boss hands. Also, uh, some and also from his chivalry, you can put the brainwash. So the two different possibility to control the boss while he's channeling. So it should not be a problem for you. But if you can't control the boss, and if Inedi cast his big spares, then you will probably not be able to survive. So this is the only specific mechanic to deal against Hrungnir. He is also he will also put the debuff, that debuff, the attack cost disruption, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to that you can't play with any attack coach buffer, because as you can see now I don't have the debuff anymore, so I feel like it's okay if you can't use the attack coach buff mechanic during 3 turns, because you will not have this debuff all the time. After I'm gonna show you the gear, but you can easily survive for 200 turns. I feel like the most difficult part is more Geo has much to mage in these 200 turns. And this is why, for example, I reduced the speed of my lot, because I don't want him to waste too much turn. I just want him to buff, so I play him with like 120 speeds or something like that. I really don't want him to play that much. And for Nikkei, I don't know, because you really need the buff, which will increase the vigor. And then maybe I should also play Morgan with vigor sets. Well, I got a lot of different things to optimize this team, obviously. This is just the beginning, but uh, what the hell? He killed my event. Why? Let's see, why did he kill my event like that? Yeah, he just one shot my event, and it never happened. But yeah, he dealt a lot of damage, but he targeted my lot every fight, so I really didn't expect that things. So maybe we're gonna have to deal with some RNG. I think Morgan, Nikkei, and Lot can survive to this hit, but probably not Evade. So now we can just cancel the fight. I will not make the fight again. I think that you understand the mechanic of the bosses, and what do you have to do to Geo the as much to mage as possible. So what do we have there? What are the different team that the players are using? Okay, he is using Claudas, probably an alternative of lot. Also, this guy is using Sidereal. Oh, this is a very good option. I think this is probably to reduce the damage. Okay, I should try. Obviously, I'm gonna try this configuration. This is the team that I use with lot in fire elements. I think the frost one is better. There, I could try to use the wind relic and Morgan too, but I wanted to use the frost elements because the boss is in fire, obviously. He's using Lancelot to control the boss, Lancelot there too. Bediver, I really think that Bediver is not a good option. But this guy he's also using Yvette, and Talos. This is why he used Bediver. So we got Claudius. I really want to try Claudius. We will check his skills and passive after. Okay, let's check the passive. Let's check the gear first, and after we're gonna check the passive and the skill of Claudius because it seems that he's a very good option for this boss. So my gear I use, as I said, I think I got too much speed, but I don't know if I have. Yeah, I have. So I will swap that, and there I need to swap that things to. As I said, I really don't need speed and HP. Okay, perfect. This is how you should gear your lot, I think. Um, lot of HP, only HP, effect accuracy, don't even need effect accuracy. Well, basically just use vigor set without any speed on the substat. Now, let's check my Morgan. She's fast. I'm using her with a very as fast as possible, but I feel like I could change the gear. Maybe use the Vigor set and in the wind element. Well, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try now. And I will just show you the results at the end if it's better or not, and then I will confirm you if you should play with Vigor and with the Wind Relic. Now let's speak about events. You don't need to have high critical strike rates. Focus on the attack and the critical strike damage. I think I should go for the critical strike damage. But do I have critical strike damage? Hearing, I don't know. I have. I'm gonna swap for that. If you have focus sets on the keepsake, then use the focus set. The focus set is probably the best set to fight in that kind of content because it's gonna increase your critical strike and critical strike damage a lot. If you got some buffs, but obviously we'll have a lot of buffs with Nikkei. And Nikkei. Oh, I also play Nikkei in speed set. This is why I got issue with my Vigor. So obviously should play Morgan in Vigor sets. I'm gonna swap that. I didn't want to use the Vigor set because I already use my Vigor sets on Turin, and I don't have that much good Vigor sets. And please, devs, do something for the gear. It's very boring to swap the gear like that. What did I do there? Why I put the gear on her? Okay, then there I got as much speed as possible, effect, accuracy, and speed. Effect, accuracy, and speed. Wow, perfect. So I lost only 50 speed, and now I'm using Vigor, so it's gonna be much better, I think. Yeah. So let's see now, as I said, the skills of Claudas, and they played Claudas with the Frost Relic. So what do we have? Attacks, warning me 4 times to take damage, and confusion. Okay, upon each, if target has abnormal status, Geosaginus. Okay, it, it will bring much more damage than lots, obviously, and okay, so she's probably locked on the S3 or S3 and S1. I don't know how they're supposed to play, how we are supposed to play Claudius. But also, I think she has some passive that will increase the energy, the vigor. Yeah, with that things. 100% chance to trigger when using skill 3 while having attack speed increase. But we are supposed to have this buff from his chivalry. Let me check. 100% chance to trigger when using. So this is what we looked. 100% chance to trigger when using skill 1 if you have attack speed increase. Some 100% chance to reduce target stack coach by 20. And I think this one is also very interesting. Additional skill effect, change effect to all allies. So it means that we all got the attack speed buff. So she has very decent kits. Like she can be your a damage dealer, and also she can bring the control effect needed to cancel the channeling of the boss. So I will obviously try to use Claudius, but I think I need to reach the Chivalry 8. Well, finally, I made this team, and I think this is gonna be one of the best, if the best, team to use for this boss. I swapped the Frost Relic of Morgan for the Wind one. I increased a little bit my speed on Evade, and I changed the skill holder to try to optimize it, but I think I still can do something better. But um, from now, this is what I use, and I feel like this is gonna be the best, one of the best, if the best comp to use there. So, as expected, we finished over 10 billion damage, and this is right now the best score that we have for this dungeon. I checked. The closest one is a Sigrun version. You must swap a lot for Sigrun, so it must be a very good option as well to reach a very good score on this dungeon. Um, so as we said, the core of this team is Yvette, Morgan, and Nikke, and then you can swap for Claudas, Sigrun, or Lot. Up to you, up to what you have, because you could not have all the chair maxed. So use one of these three guys with the main core that I said before, and you should be able to reach a very decent score for this boss. Now let's speak about the skill holder. This is the skill holder that I use. Maybe you still can optimize it. I don't know. I will still make some tests, obviously. And the gear, this is what I use. As I said, lot has to be very slow. And with Vigor set, Morgan with as much speed as possible and Vigor set. For Ivet, you also need some speeds. 221 seems to be not too bad. With Ascension set, obviously, and as much critical strike damage as possible. And Nikke, the last one, 300 speed is not too bad. With Vigor set, obviously, well, nothing is very required about the gear. Just try to improve the gear continuously, and you will reach better results. More you increase your gear, better will be your results, obviously, but I mean, you don't need to reach some cap to start to use this team. So I hope you enjoyed to see this video on Hrungnir, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't hesitate to leave any comments, to ask me whatever you want. I will answer to all your different questions. So bye bye guys, enjoy the game, see you soon for another video. The next one gonna be pain weights, and we will try to has also reach the best score on this boss. Bye guys.